So this is in response to a video I did about glissading with crampons on. And so he's responding about practicing self-arrest with crampons on. And it made me think I should talk about that a little bit, or talk about self-arrest a little bit. I'm about to say something controversial, so I just want to note that it's all backed up. You can read the article I co-authored that was peer-reviewed by the American Alpine Club. Know the ropes, snow climbing. You can find it online. It was in Accidents in North American Climbing in 2014. This is a picture of somebody self-arresting, and you can see that his toes are in the snow. Now, there's a theory, and the way I originally learned myself in self-arrest was to kick your feet up. The idea being that if you kick your feet up, that your crampons won't catch on anything and you'll get flipped over. Maybe break your ankles and get flipped over by your crampons. This perspective is essentially an old school perspective that still makes its way, might even still be in Freedom of the Hills, some other books, but generally speaking, we're trying to teach people not to do that anymore. Now, I want to say there's some caveats occasionally, like hard ice, but generally speaking, we want people to get their ice axe into the snow, and we want to get their toes into the snow as soon as possible. The idea is that if there's enough force to flip you over because you have crampons on, you're not going to self-arrest anyway. And the likelihood of survival is low. So what we're really trying to do in our self-arrest perspective is to get those toes in, get the ice axe in, and stop ASAP. And if you're practicing for snow or alpine climbing on a glacier, then you also want to practice kicking your feet in, because you might be holding somebody on a rope who's just fallen in. So getting your toes in could be one of the things that keeps you alive. That's more important than worrying about breaking your ankles.